Nvidia says that the US government has changed course and will now allow them to sell their H20 AI chip in China, more or less reversing a previous ban on those chips being exported to China. Were you surprised to hear about this reversal?
Yeah, it was an interesting move, and I think, of course, initiated by Jensen Huang, the CEO of Nvidia. Yes, I was surprised, but actually not too much. But in reality, if you look the practicality of this solution, it makes, from my point of view, really sense to open this up not only for Nvidia but for AMD also and for other Western companies because the market is extremely big. And Jensen Huang is not a politician or a party member. He's a businessman. He has stakeholders. He has shareholders, and he needs to have a story that he is continue to thrive.
Yeah, and let's just remind the audience what exactly is the H20 chip and why is it so important to US China AI competition?
Okay, the H20 is kind of a restricted chip version of the newest Nvidia chips. So this means they have not so much bandwidth, not so much teraflops power. And in this regards, they are not like the full high-end chips, what you see, which go to Meta, Google, Facebook, or to other companies in the Western world. They are similar to some of the China competitors. And I give you an idea about the market, what is expected in China. I think Jensen Huang just recently mentioned this also. He expects the market to be for chips, AI chips in China in 2026, around about 50 billion US dollar. And I think for them, it's also like an opportunity with their software system to have good control of the whole supply chain and keep the opportunities in China alive. And by the way, it's not only Nvidia, also AMD is a beneficiary of this new regulation which just came out recently.
And how might this affect Taiwan's semiconductor industry? The H20 and maybe some of these AMD chips are made by TSMC, right?
Yes, I think TSMC is the largest supplier of Nvidia for this chip, and you know the whole ecosystem in Taiwan is thriving because of this, right? So TSMC revenue continuously go up. They are a big beneficiary. But in reality, if you look from a perspective of revenue growth and dynamics, there is another interesting segment in Taiwan which is growing very strong. So these are the companies like Vivin, Wistron, Compal, ASRock. So these are companies who are building these whole systems together for global data centers. Yeah? So I think for Taiwan, of course, it's from a pure commercial point of view, it's a good aspect because there's more revenue, more foundry services needed in order to serve more global markets for AI.